This lesson is about learning to visualize the fretboard in fourths. A perfect fourth is an interval of 5 half steps. Except for the major third between G and B, the tuning notes are mostly in fourths: B to E to A to D, and D to G, and also between C and F, at the first fret. This mostly fourth tuning carries across all 6 strings, making the fretboard easier to learn. The notes on the B string show the horizontal view of the guitar, where notes move in half steps across adjacent frets, forming the C chromatic circle. The circle of fourths from C provides the vertical view, showing how notes are arranged across the 6 strings. Seeing both perspectives together helps visualize the entire fretboard. The order of natural notes in fourths begins on B and ends on F. A quick way to find the fourth from any natural note is to count up 3 letter names. For example, from B, count C, D, and E, to arrive at E, a fourth above. Continuing with this logic gives E to A to D, D to G, G to C, and C to F. F to B, however, is not a perfect fourth, but an augmented fourth, or tritone, with 6 half steps. This is the only case where counting 3 letters does not give a perfect fourth. Counting 5 half steps from F gives B flat. This is the only time a fourth from a natural note is a flat note. Here's how to visualize natural fourth pairs on the E and A strings. B to E, A to D, G to C, and F to B, which is an augmented fourth. Every note you see on the E string is a fifth from the note on the A string, which means a fourth is a whole step below. On the top 2 strings, we start with B. F sharp is a fifth above B, a whole step below is E, a fourth, followed by A, then D to G, and finally C to F. Here, the 7 natural notes are shown as major scale degrees in fourths. A quick way to find the next fourth is to count up 3 scale numbers. As with F, the fourth above 4 is flat 7. This means 4 to 7 is an augmented fourth. Here are 2 jazz standards that show chord root movements in perfect fourths, with one exception. In the second song, the root movement from F to B is an augmented fourth. Starting the movement in fourths from F gives 5 flat notes: B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. The next fourth, C flat, is simply natural B. By using enharmonic equivalence, we can see G flat to C flat as F sharp to B. This can be verified by counting 5 half steps between the 2 notes. Here is a progression in fourths from Coltrane's Grand Central, showing the 5 flats that follow F. G flat can also be seen as F sharp, followed by B, its fourth. Watch as we plot all the notes on the circle in fourths using the A and D strings. This chord progression in All the Things You Are shows root movement in fourths involving flats. Observe how they appear on the E and A strings, and then the A and D strings. Afternoon in Paris shows chords moving in fourths, from C to A flat, then diagonally to an augmented fourth, to D, followed by its fourth, G. As with fourths, starting from F, the number 4 is followed by 5 flat intervals. A fourth from any flat number is also flat, with one exception. The fourth from flat 5 is natural 7. To find it quickly, use sharp 4 instead of flat 5, and count up 3 numbers to get 7. Observe the order of fourth intervals on the E and A strings, followed by the D and G strings. In conclusion, the 7 natural notes from B to F can be visualized as the C major scale, arranged in fourths. The notes from C to G flat can be viewed as C Locrian, the 7th mode of D flat major, also arranged in fourths. If you found this lesson helpful, please subscribe, like and share. Our reusable, dry erase chorder, available in various models, is the perfect tool for practicing intervals, chords, and scales. Check out our books on visual interval and chord training. Download our guitar interval and scale training apps on the App Store and Google Play to master the fretboard.